What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Thank you to coming into my latest stream for today, which is March 2nd, 2021. I had to kind of make a quick adjustment of the lights. Hopefully the lights are okay and not kind of messing with anybody. Let me just kind of make an adjustment over here. There we go. A little bit better. There we go. Better light. Hope you guys like the little time clock I put in place with the 2021 Virtual Con setup in place. I also made some tweaks to the video output file, so hopefully it's a lot smoother stream. It doesn't get as clippy, as jumpy, and hopefully it looks okay. Hopefully you can hear me okay on the chat. Please let me know in the chat if it's coming along okay with you guys. Thanks, Jackie. So, drink for tonight, guys. I'm doing a more of a healthy diet now. Me and my wife are trying to do a yoga routine. We're trying to do some more better fitness. So we're trying to readjust our diet a little bit. So I'm trying to cut back on a lot of sugar, a lot of Coke or anything soda. So we're drinking a lot of these stuff. Sparkling ice. You can get these at your local Walmart, not being sponsored by the company, but they taste very, very good. If you can look at the nutrition facts, there's no sugar, there's no nothing. There's only 5 calories in one of these little bottles. It costs about 58 cents or so per bottle at Walmart. Very, very good, very, very yummy. I hate the taste of water, but this isn't too bad. So if you're looking for something decent, you're looking for a better drink, that might be up your alley. So we have a very thick-packed stream tonight to talk about. Again, we stream the first Tuesday of every single month. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming by. You can catch us on the VOD, on Video On Demand, when it goes up about a day or so after the original live stream concludes. So there's a lot to really talk about in the stream tonight. I have some good news for the Virtual Con 2021 that I want to drop to you guys that hasn't happened to me in all of my years of collecting Funko. This is going to be a heavy Funko-based stream. If you're not a fan of Funko, this might be not the stream for you. But this is going to be a heavily based Funko stream. We're going to talk about Virtual Con shortly. And make sure you grab your best drink, grab some snacks, because we're going to be in for a bit of a long haul here. I'm going to kind of adjust my monitor a little bit. So let's talk first, before I get into that, let's talk about recent pickups. In the past 2.5 weeks or so, I got a crap ton of stuff. I mean, more stuff than I picked up in about, I would say, a month and a half as far as collectability goes. But I got to make a correction to one of the videos I put out for a statue. Didn't get a whole lot of views. I didn't think it would be. As I mentioned before, I did change the encoding. It looks to be coming out pretty good on the playback. I'm looking on the side monitor. So it doesn't look like the stream is getting chopped up as much as it has in the past. I'm not getting any encoding messages, so that's good. So if you see anything in the stream, please let me know. I can tweak it after the stream ends for the following stream to make the adjustment accordingly. First thing I want to talk about is the Drizzt Do'Urden statue, the Modern Icon statue, which is this guy here. I picked him up at GameStop. It was about $50 US, but I made an incorrect analysis of the statue. What I was always perceiving, the character Drizzt Do'Urden, of course, the Renegade Dark Elf in the Forgotten Realm setting, he has 2 magical swords, these 2 blades, these 2 scimitars. They're not really scimitars. As far as what normal scimitars look like. Scimitars are much more curved blades. These ones are not super curved blades. They look more like long swords than scimitars. But I made the incorrect point that the blades that he has, I thought this blade here in that video was Twinkle and this one was Icing Death. They're reversed. The problem I ran into is that the way he holds, because these blades come in 2 pieces. There's a slot that you slot the sword into his hand. There's a jewel in the back of his cloak. I don't know if you can see it right here. This blue jewel right there. That is a telltale sign for the sword called Twinkle. It's a defending sword and always glows when danger is around. It's sort of a telltale sign for how that blade works in the D&D setting, in the Forgotten Realm setting. I couldn't tell that by looking because it was hidden too much by the cloak. And I was always under the assumption that Twinkle was a darker colored hilt, like this one. That's incorrect. This is the sword called Icing Death. This one here. I found it out because they had the Modern Icon cosplay swords at a local GameStop, and I saw the name was transposed. So I had to make the correction, at least here. I'm going to make the correction when I do the unboxing for the action figure and make a note to talk about that accordingly. So that is a very cool statue of Drizzt Do'Urden. If you're a fan of Forgotten Realms, of course you have the Gwen Wyvar footprints right here. I love that, the snowy footprints. Great statue. If you're into Forgotten Realms and Drizzt, this would be a statue up your alley. So I had to make that correction. Next, let's talk about, we'll talk Funko last. Let's talk action figures right now. At that same GameStop where I picked up Drizzt's figure up, I also picked up this bad boy, the Lightning Collection Green Ranger figure. I've wanted this figure, but I didn't want to buy the damn 2-pack where you need this and the Putty Patrol member. You buy them as a 2-pack for, I think it's like $60 or $50, $60. I didn't want to spend $60 for the Putty figure, which I didn't want. I just wanted the Green Ranger figure. Apologies for the glare. So I'm very happy to finally get this Green Ranger figure into my collection. Eventually he will be reviewed. As soon as I review the White Ranger, as soon as I review Lord Dracon, he will be up there when I do those reviews. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Other things pop up and push these things around. The review should have been done a few years ago, for the White Ranger and Lord Dracon, but I haven't got around to it. But I'm very happy to get the Green Ranger, which is a standalone figure. Of course, he's Tommy Oliver when he was the Green Ranger on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV show. Very cool figure. Love the way he looks. That will definitely be reviewed. What was kind of cool was, over the weekend, Tate's Comics does their thing known as a park and swap. So the the idea is you buy space in Tate's parking lot. He does this twice a year. But because of all the craziness in the world right now, I haven't been back to one. I think I went back to one last year. But I think he did 2 a year. If I remember correctly, he did 2 a year. And I haven't been back to one since. So he had one this year. And I said, you know what, I'm going to go there. I didn't know about it. I got the dates a little bit confused. I thought it'd be next week, but it was actually the last weekend. I didn't shoot any video. I didn't want to. But I picked up 2 action figures, into some wheel and dealing, and he was asking a very high price for these 2 figures. I was able to negotiate down the price. So for $75 US, I picked up 2 action figures. I picked up these 2 guys right here. The Din Djarin Mandalorian, with this, basically the Mandalorian and the Child, which is this one right here, and Firefly from the 6-inch G.I. Joe Classified series. I think he was a Target exclusive. Extremely difficult to find this guy. I've seen him going online anywhere from $30 up to $50 US. The Mandalorian Din Djarin is, I'm probably going to leave him on card. I'm probably not going to take him off card. Mainly because I think he looks good in the packaging. I have several different Mandalorian figures. I don't need to unbox this one per se. This one was more expensive. He wanted it $50 for it. So if you do the math, at $75, you're looking at what, $38 approximate per figure. He goes for more. He goes between, I've seen him going for 50 to about 40 to 50-ish, usually consistently on eBay. So he looks good. He comes with a Child with a little Pran right here. He comes with stacks of Beskar. He's got the little tracker device at the bottom here. He's got his rifle. The thing about this figure, and of course he has the jetpack right here. The thing about this figure, which made it very interesting, is that you could take his helmet off. But if you do that, the figure's face sculpt is horrible. It's a it's butt ugly. It's a really, really, really bad face sculpt. So I'm going to leave this guy on card. I am not going to unbox him. The Firefly, I'm probably going to review him eventually down the road. I'm not a big Firefly fan per se, but they had a few figures there at different booths. And I was looking for, just looking for figures. I wanted the Storm Shadow one. That's the one I wanted. I think it's called the Arctic Storm Shadow. No one was selling it there. I didn't see it. So I didn't pick that one up. But I said that he had both the Din Djarin and the Mandalorian and the Firefly together on his table. So I said, let's do it. And we negotiate down to $75 US. So happy to pick both these guys up. Next, let's talk Funko. Move Fritz around. As you guys may or may not have seen, I did a Queen video for the brand new Freddie Mercury Pops. The video is doing very, very well for me. It's close to like 300 views in the span of a week, which is very, very high for me. As you guys may or may not know, I don't get a whole lot of traffic on my channel, but certain particular things pop, and no pun intended, and they take off. And these are two items that did. So we're taking a look at, and I did a full review of these guys, the Funko Live Aid and Freddie King Pop. Very, very happy to do a review of this one. I finally found my Wembley one. I could not locate it. I finally found it actually found it today. So I'm very happy to bring it back. And of course, the King. I did a full review. If you're looking for these particular pops, check out the video review on a playlist. You should be able to find. If you look under Queen, you should be able to easily find these two pops. So I'm happy to pick these up. I picked a lot of these up roughly around the same time. That's why I'm talking about them now. Next, we'll talk about these two guys. I don't know if I talked about it on the channel or the stream. Picked up another Ahsoka Tano Pop, which is one that I ordered literally twice through Amazon, and they broke the packaging. The packaging came in crushed on two separate occasions. I was looking for this again. I found a good deal for it online. I think it was, I want to say, it might have been $20 for this particular one, and it's the Ahsoka Tano. This is her on the last season of the Clone Wars cartoon. She has a saber in the front, saber behind. These are the blue blades. I believe they're blue, not silver. Yeah, these are blue blades, not silver. So she will be reviewed. I've done several different Ahsoka Tanos. I even did a evolution of Ahsoka Tano. I could do a revisiting of that video because I picked up this one, and I think just this one compared to the other ones I'd had. So I'm looking at my shelf. She's the only newer Ahsoka Tano. They had another one out, but I didn't like the way she looked. It was this sort of design, but it didn't look as cool as this one. And this one is a common one. So I wanted this one specifically, so I picked her up. Next, as you guys may or may not know, if you're not a fan of my channel, hopefully you are. You do know that I'm a big fan of Gambit. And I have almost every single version, excluding the zombie version of Gambit for Funko. I have the normal version of Gambit, the staff version, which was I want to say a New York Comic Con last year release for him. I finally got the Entertainment Earth one. I got it FYE. This is the glow-in-the-dark version. Same identical design as the as the Gambit. You might see him up over right there. My shadow box. He's right there. So it's the same exact one, but the cards glow in the dark. So I wanted this one specifically. I thought it was a very, very cool design back then. I think it's a cool design still, and it is glow in the dark. So he's going definitely up in that light in the shadow box right there because I moved the Dritz figures down to the shelf you see right here. I moved some shelving around, so this one here will have the Dritz statue on it. So if you're asking why it looks empty, there's going to be the Dritz figures when I do the unboxing of the action figures, and that statue will be going back on that shelf. So I moved the unboxed Dritz figures down to that shelf, and this one will be definitely going back up into that shadow box. Then we have two different pops that I had a pre-order in for Big Bad Toy Store. And I thought they looked very, very cool because the packaging is completely different. We don't normally see this sort of packaging before. I did this very similar to the Batman, I think 40th anniversary Funko design, especially Dawnbreaker and Red Death. I think it was either the 35th anniversary of Batman or 40th anniversary of Batman. Let me check 1 second. Hold on, I'll tell you right now what it is. It is the... I stand corrected. It's the 80 years of Batman. Not 30, not 40, but 80 years of Batman. Those black boxes I liked a lot. I liked the packaging. And the Imperial ones look really, really cool. They have this Japanese flair to them. I will be reviewing them. Hey, how's it going, sir? I will be reviewing these guys down the road. But the packaging looks completely different. They look really, really different. Especially as you guys may or may know, so it's a running joke on the channel that I'm not a big Batman fan, but I have 3 rows of Funko stuff. I have about 30 to 40 just Batman pops. And again, that's completely accidental. It's usually me going out on toy hunts and finding something cool, and I pick it up. But these Batman ones look very, very good. Red packaging is something we don't normally see. This Imperial backdrop. and it looks really, really different. The kanji symbols up here, it just looks different, and I wanted something different. If you were curious, the Robin over here does come with a chase version of him. The suits, I think it's a hood up instead. So, yeah, the red boxes just give it a lot of pop. They look completely different. So, they look really, really nice. I like the look of them. They look really, really awesome. It's a great design. Just something different, something that would stand out on a shelf and really just give it a lot of flair. You know, you're looking at a normal box. If you look at something like the Freddie Mercury right here, if you compare the just the packaging, you have a lot of it's very stark difference on the shelf. And that's what I was going for. That's what I was really looking for. Was something a bit different. I wanted something that was a bit cooler. Next is something that Jackie would be knowing about because she picked up one of these herself, which will be reviewed probably next week, because this week I'm going to talk about the item that I just got from Titus, K. Titus Samurai, and I finally got his stuff. I want to show the packaging because I haven't unboxed it yet. But I did get this guy right here. The G.I. Joe v Transformers tin lunchbox. There are 2 pops in this. There's either you get Optimus Prime with an Energon axe, and Cobra Commander, or you get Megatron and Duke from G.I. Joe. So you get either of those 2 sets. So you get 2 pops, either one good guy and one bad guy from the Transformers or G.I. Joe line, respectively. You get a pin, you get a set of 4 pins, I believe, a keychain, if I remember correctly. But what makes it really cool, it's very nostalgic to me because of the tin lunchbox. I remember having a tin lunchbox when I was a kid, going through grade school, and I loved it. To me, it harkens back to my youth, and that's why I picked this up. Price point, if you did not notice already, is $30 US. So it's very, very cool to get something like this. I was very, very happy to get this, to do the unboxing for this. But I'm hoping, personally speaking, I'd like to get the Optimus and the Cobra Commander. That would be the one I would like to get, as opposed to Megatron and Duke. I would love to eventually get Optimus and Megatron to finish that set. But if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But very, very cool packaging. I only picked up one of them. I didn't go crazy, guys. I just wanted one. Yeah, plus stickers. Thank you, Jackie. I knew I was missing something. So yeah, so this will be unboxed probably next week. Moving on. Oh, let me show AA. AA, since you came in late, I finally got me one of these bad boys. Found him solo at GameStop. Got him for cost, which was, they had it marked at $22 for him. I didn't mention the price before. It was $20 for the Green Ranger without the damn putty, so I'm very happy about that. Next is this thing right here, which I mentioned that K. Titus, him and I did a trade box back in January. He got mine already. I have yet to receive his until yesterday was Monday. Yeah, I got it on Monday. And this is one of 2 packages he sent me. This was he called the smaller of 2 packages. I have not yet opened it. So this is the packaging here. So he sent an airmail. This did come from Japan. So it took literally close to a month and a half to get it. I sent his out through USPS mail by priority. He got it in about 7 days. Striker vehicle. Yeah, the All Striker vehicle recently in Walmart. Yep. Yeah, the All Striker was a classic G.I. Joe vehicle. I indeed had the All Striker years and years and years ago. So probably this Thursday, we're going to do an unboxing on this thing right here. How good or bad it is, I don't know yet. It seems very small as far as the packaging goes. I don't know what could be possibly in here. I have not yet opened it. I don't know what's in here because I don't want to know yet. But I will be cracking it open. And I think he sent the second one a week later, so I'm probably guessing next week sometime I should get package number 2. So this is going to be a 2-part unboxing series. So stay tuned for that. Now let's talk about the show, the big time show that we're talking about. And let me just pop this open here. We're going to move this over here. Move this here. Yoink. Get everything ready. Give me 1 second, guys. Yoink. Perfect. And let me just get it ready here. Boom. Okay. So we're going to be talking now about the Virtual Con 2021. This is the replacement for Emerald City Comic Con because of what's happening in the world in the pandemic. It pushed Emerald City Comic Con until August, but they're still releasing this as a virtual con. I have been trying for years to get into the lotto, to be picked for the lotto virtual con, or not very virtual con, but when you went to a convention, you got if you got into the lotto, the lottery. It's a lottery system where if you get picked, you get to shop at the Funko booth. That's the idea. I've been trying to get into it for years. I've never been lucky enough. I've never been to San Diego Comic Con, never been to New York Comic Con. But these virtual cons are kind of cool because I can do these at home. I can pick up stuff if you get selected for the lotto. In fact, guys, your boy, Rook, was selected for the lotto. I pick up my stuff tomorrow at noon before anybody else can. So I'm very happy I got into the lotto. It's limited to one item per person. So yeah, this is the first con I've been in since 2015, when I've been doing this for Funko, that I've bought or going to be buying this amount of product. Am I guaranteed all this product? Could it sell out? It absolutely could. But I'm getting it first crack before anybody else gets gets into this particular ability to buy this product, and I'm getting in the first wave. The second wave happens, I believe, later that day. I think at 3 p.m. I think it's 6 p.m. Pacific time, or 6 p.m. It's 3 hours back, so it'd be 3 p.m. California time, 6 p.m. I believe Eastern time. I could be wrong on the times, but I know for a fact that I'm in the first shot at these Funko products. So let's talk about the stuff now. Before we do that, of course, the drink again tonight, we're doing some sparkling ice. We're doing the pink grapefruit flavor. This is very, very yummy stuff. No big calories, no sugar. Very, very yummy. So let's talk about, let me switch over now to my second monitor. Boom. Let me move this over here. So, right here. So let's talk about what's going on at Virtual Con. Move this over here. So what they basically did was, as I mentioned, they decided to do this virtual con again, very similar to what we saw for the both New York Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con, or San Diego Comic Con and New York Comic Con last year. Thanks, Jackie. So I have the list of everything that's going to be releasing for the U.S. Depending on where you're located, if you're in Italy or Brazil or Canada, all this stuff changes. But I'm going to be talking specifically about the U.S. version of it. I got some of the information I'm pulling from, of course, Cardboard Comics. It could be Cardboard Connection. Let me drop it in the stream real quick here so you can see where I'm pulling my info from. If you want to follow along, you can. I got my info on another page so I can scroll down and show you what's going on. So, the Funko, let's talk about the... Let me scroll down and start with the Entertainment Earth exclusive first. The Entertainment Earth exclusive is the... I'm getting this one, the Batman Spectre in the top left corner. I'm absolutely picking that one up. I don't believe he's glow in the dark. So I looked at it and said, this looks cool. I'm going to definitely get that one. Next one, if we're going, I'm going to be working from top. I'll be working everything. I'll be working from left to right. Next, we have the Books A Million, which is a Wonder Woman 84 Wonder Woman with Tiara Boomerang, which would be a metallic version, which is this one right here. Next is Funko Shop, and this is where a lot of damage comes happening to me, because I'm getting a lot of stuff at the Funko Shop. We have, of course, Dead Man for DC. We have a lot of these I don't really know the characters. I think this is Candyland right here. We have NBA mascots. We have an anime character here. We have the Gummy Bears. We have a Gummy Bear character here. I'm not sure where he's located. I'm not seeing him. The Green Ogre. Okay, maybe that was the Green Ogre. Actually, excuse me, Green Ogre Funko Shop right here. That's Green Ogre right down here. I have it in two different spots right here. They combined it. Funko Show only. Yeah, Propel's pretty tough to find now. I really like the sparkling water. I'm trying to cut some weight, so I decided to cut back a lot of sugar. So that's what I'm going with. Before, I made a small mistake. Barnes & Nobles, which you have the Books A Million, and Barnes & Nobles has Wonder Woman and the Vaporeon, which is a diamond collection, which is going to be sparkly. So if you're asking about that one, that's from Barnes & Nobles. Let me look at my list here. Yeah, so they have both Vaporeon Diamond, and they have Wonder Woman with Tierra Boomerang. So both Books A Million and Barnes & Nobles are getting the Wonder Woman, but only Barnes & Nobles is getting this one. We'll get to FY in a second. So going back to Funko Shop, apology for jumping all over the place. We have the NBA mascots, which is over here. You have the Soda Pop character. You have Scott Pilgrim. We have some He-Man characters. We have Man-at-Arms. Let me go back to that Pop Soda here because they put stuff all over the place on my friggin' list here. Apologies for that. So we have so we have Pop Soda. We have these four are the ones I'm getting here. Because I remember back in the day, guys, of an old cartoon by Hanna-Barbera called Thundar the Barbarian. We're getting Princess Ariel, we're getting Thundar, and we're getting Ookla the Muck, which are these three here. Absolutely, I'm buying them. Then you can't go wrong. You got to get Underdog. Hey, Bizarro Supergirl, thanks for coming into the stream tonight. Gotta get Bizarro. We gotta get Bizarro. We gotta get Underdog because he's just an absolute classic. He will definitely be picked up as well. So far we're looking at Entertainment Earth and these four pops. So that's 5 pops. That's about what I would normally. I would say this is a little bit high for me this year. Going with 5 pops on a given Comic-Con is usually high. This is what you would normally see coming out of me with, like, let's say, San Diego Comic-Con. The bigger of the cons, I would get like 4 or 5 pops. I'm already at 5 right now. Over here we FYE. FYE has a V TV series, Diana with a lizard face. If you've never seen the old V TV show, they were lizard people which were masquerading as humans, and they were basically stealing people. I think they were eating them, if I remember correctly. So next we go down to Hot Topic. Let's move on to Hot Topic. We got an Alice in Wonderland, which is the Caterpillar 60th anniversary right here. We got a Flash Gordon, looks like. I think it's Flash Gordon. Looks like Flash Gordon. Yep. Hold on. It might not be. No, it's a vinyl. So we got Scott Pilgrim. Looks like Flash Gordon. It's a Scott Pilgrim, Todd Ingram right there. We also have a Garbage Pail Kid, which is Boney Tony, and One Piece, which is Buff Chopper, which is this one here. Over here is really important, guys, because I think usually for most cons, there's usually 1 or 2 really high demand pops. If you look at any con that's happened in the past years that started up with the shared exclusives, 1 or 2 were really the staples that really had a lot of spotlight on those pops. And this one over here in this section is where I think is going to be the spotlight. As I mentioned, we have the Gummy Bears Green Ogre. We have the I don't know the guy's name here, Stuff and Puff maybe? H&R Stuff and Puff, I believe it is. But the one I think people are going to be really going crazy for is this guy here. The Pirates of the Caribbean Treasure Skeleton Deluxe Glow in the Dark. I think it's going to be a 6-inch pop. If it's a deluxe, it's usually, well, it could be 6-inch. It might be. It's either going to be $15 or $30. I'm not sure the price. Usually, when they say the word deluxe, sometimes it's to do with scale. I mean, it's the 6-inch. Sometimes it's not. It's a combination. We said it before with Star Wars, where it's a combination of vehicle and a pop merged together. I don't know if they're doing that here, but they call it deluxe here. This will be glow in the dark. Why do I think this is going to be the most valuable pop? Simple. Because it's going to be exclusive to the Disney stores, to Disney parks rather, and only at the Funko Shop, and it's limited to 4,000 pieces. That's it. Once it's done, it's done. That's why I personally think that's going to be the chase piece that everyone wants to get their hands on. I'm absolutely buying that one. So if we look at our count right now, we got Entertainment Earth, we got the Funko stores, these 5, plus the deluxe one here, that's 6. Next, let's move down to Amazon, guys. So Amazon has the East and Down Kenny Powers, which is over, I believe, Kenny Powers. I think it is this guy here. We have the Deep from The Boys. You have the 2-pack of WandaVision, Billy and Tommy, the Halloween version, and you have Darkwing Duck from the Funko Verse game. I tried playing the game, guys. Wasn't a big fan of it. It was a bit tricky to play. Didn't really like the design. I like that you get the little, they're pops. They come with pops, different sculpts than normal pops would be, but they're not pop size. So they're kind of in between a pocket pop and a pop inside that scale. So if you had, let's say, a normal pop and a pocket pop, is a little bit smaller than a normal pop, but bigger than a pocket pop. So it's that size. So big Darkwing Duck fan, don't care for that one. Next we have Box Lunch. We have two characters. We got Beauty and the Beast. We have Belle in the green dress with a book. And we have Dragon Ball Jackie Chun right there. That's Box Lunch. GameStop, please be aware that the GameStop shared exclusives, I read an email from the Funko Pop Hunters on their Facebook group that the GameStop exclusives the shared exclusives are delayed because of shipping problems. So please be aware of that. You might get a delay trying to get those guys. So for GameStop, we have two guys. I'm getting one of them. I'm getting the Grimlock, of course. You have Marvel Zombies Morbius here, and you have Grimlock. So that's another one I'm going to be getting. So we have 1, 5, 6. We're at 7 right now. You have Newberry Comics. I don't even know who Newberry Comics is. So they have a Scott Pilgrim, Matthew Patel vinyl soda. We have another one here for Target. If you look at Targets, I'm probably going to get this military green Yoda. And the only reason I'm getting it is, one, the color looks really different than Yodas we've seen before. And the packaging is listed as military green. It's this dark, deep green color like military colors you would see. Awesome, AA. You got the Storm Shadow? On the other hand, was able to get the Firefly. Got it when I got the Jinjarin. I came in a little bit late about that one, but I got it at the Tate's Park and Swaps. I worked a deal out with the Jinjarin and the Firefly, $75 for both figures. So yeah, the military green Yoda, probably going to get that one. That puts us at 8 pops right now. We also have at the Target, we have the Charmander Diamond Collection, so it's going to be all shiny and glittery. And we have a new Deadpool with Deadpool with teddy pants. So he has basically teddy bears all up his legs like a pair of pants, and he's wearing them like a belt. Next we have Walmart, which we have Masters of the Universe, Mantenna, and for Office we have Dwight as Kerrigan from StarCraft. So that's that one there. And last but not least, another pop I'm getting, which put me at pop number 9, so Walgreens Marvel Spider-Man 2099. I'm getting that pop specifically because I had a chance of getting the original Spider-Man 2099 pop. The problem was, every single time I went to my Walgreens to buy it, the packaging was just beat to hell. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of this. I don't really care. I'm happy with what I have, and I'm good with it. So that's all the pops we're getting. So we have, do a count the ones that I'm personally purchasing. Yeah, the Ahsoka was nice. The Entertainment Earth is 1. Thundar Collection is 4. Underdog is 5. We go to the Pirate is 6. We go to Grimlock 7. We go to Yoda 8, and we round up the list with Spider-Man 2099 at number 9. So what I'm probably going to do is after I place the order and I get those particular pops, when I do my physical unboxing, I will be 100%. I will be definitely move this down a little bit. Yep, perfectly. I will 100% be just doing an unboxing of just those guys when I get the actual products in hand. 100%. Are you getting anything in the chat? Let me know what you guys are going to pick up. Like I said, I have a very, very big... Jump back here. I have a very, very, very big shopping list. Mainly because of all that damage mainly came from the Thundars, because there's 3 of them in that particular wave for the Funko shop. And when you get into the Virtual Con, you're limited to only 1 item per person. So, for that particular item, rather. So, it's very, very... very, very difficult to get those pops, especially, and one of the reasons why I'm trying to get as many as I get my hands on, these are going to have the Funko sticker on them, not the shared exclusive. Every single time, any single time you look at the Funko shared exclusives, it's 100%, it happens all the time, the Funko shop or the convention exclusive sticker will always trump the shared exclusive version. So if you compare, let's say the Captain Rex version that happened, I think, in 2018. If you look at the New York Comic Con, I think it's New York Comic Con version versus the shared exclusive for Hot Topic, you're looking at about $280 versus like $350, close to $400. The only difference is the sticker. No other difference. It's just the sticker on the box. They're identical. There's no difference between them. Let's see here. The only Jackie, just be aware you might get hit with that delay, as I mentioned, because they are delayed. There were delays listed already to try to get these particular products. I'm not sure when they're going to be coming physically in, but I know 100% it is going to be delayed. So just be aware you might run into a delay picking those up. Also, guys, let me know in the chat. Has the video been better on this stream? Have you seen it lock up or buffer anytime? I made some subtle tweaks to the video encoder to make sure it worked better than it has before. So I think it's moving a lot crisper. It's not stuttering at all compared to what we've seen. We're getting encoded packages. We're getting drop packets. Nothing like that is happening. So I'm very happy about that. So far, so good. But my time for going into the Virtual Con tomorrow will be at noon. I'm hoping to get all 9 of those pops. I don't think it's going to be a problem, specifically because it's first come, first serve. And what could absolutely happen is once this goes live, I think on Friday, when you guys can actually purchase the product, if you go into it, it could already been sold out. It could have been absolutely sold out between the first wave and second wave of the Virtual Con experience. Could have eaten it already. Thanks, Jackie. They could have easily taken those particular items up. And I think that will happen. I know for a fact that pirate will be gone. I think, personally speaking, I don't think they're going to get all 4,000 pieces. Because remember, it's limited to 4,000 pieces and it's going to be going at the Disney park. I think they're going to have a select, limited amount of stock that's coming in. I'm going to guess maybe 1,000 pieces is what they're probably going to have to sell. That's it. I guarantee you, opening day, that particular pop, the Pirate Skeleton, is going to be probably selling for between $100 and $200 US. I guarantee you that. I'm buying it specifically to hold it. I'm not buying it because I care about Pirates of the Caribbean. I like Jack Sparrow. I like the idea. But I'm buying it strictly as an investment reason. That's the only reason I'm buying it. Because I know for a fact it's going to be worth money. 100%. I guarantee you. If you look online, there's probably already... Let me see if I can find it on eBay. Let me take a look here, guys. I'm curious. Let's see if eBay's selling it already. I'm kind of curious about this. Funko Virtual Con Pirate of the Caribbean. Glow in the dark. Let's see if it's on eBay already. I'm just curious. Are people already trying to sell the damn thing? I'm curious. Yep. There are already people selling it. Yep. Actually, no, it's Jolly Roger. It's a different one. I stand corrected. I thought people would already be selling the damn thing. Might have the wrong name. Let me take a look at the name here and see what we got for the name. Because I'm probably typing the wrong name in, which could be what is confusing me. It's called... I just had it here and I lost it. Let me take a look here. It's the... Close that out here. Funko... Apologies for that. Go to history here and just pull it up. Go over this one. I want to get his correct name so I could put it in. So the correct name of that particular one is the Treasure Skeleton. How many do I own? Not many. AA. I have the Prince Adam flocked version. I have a Man-at-Arms pop, which I got out of a mystery box. I think that's all I own for... I'll tell you in a second here. I think that's all I own for Masters of the Universe. I think, but I could be wrong. But I believe that is all that I have in my collection. I think that's all I have. But I could be wrong. And Yes. It's just the flocked uh, Prince Adam, and is it Prince Adam? I think he's Prince Adam. Flocked Prince Adam. I think it's Flocked Prince Adam. It's either Flocked Prince Adam or Flocked He-Man, one of the two. And I have, of course, a Mastered Arms. Those are the two pops I have. I didn't try to collect any He-Man pops per se. I'm not a huge He-Man fan, but let's pull it up here. See what we got. Yep, as I thought, guys. Here we go. Take a look at this. Already selling on eBay for $300, $320, $300. I'm not lying to you. I was saying between 150 and 200. That's what I was going with. But see, this is a lotto, so you can really only get this in the lotto. So it's already selling for $300 US. That's what I thought. Crazy, isn't it? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I could probably move it for $300 if I wanted to tomorrow. Which might be a good thing. I don't know if I'm going to hold it or not. But I said this is going to be the one item that's going to be the most valuable product because it's so limited to that 4,000 piece count, and you can only get it at the theme parks. It's limited to Disney stores and the theme parks, and I believe if you buy it at the theme park version, you'll get the shared exclusive sticker. You won't get the Funko store version of it. So that's another reason why this makes it even more valuable. So that's what I thought. I thought it'd be way crazier. I was right. I thought I was going between 150 and 200. People are throwing that at $300. So I'm just curious, has any of those sold yet? I don't think they can sell yet because no one has. Yeah, someone sold one. Hasn't even come out yet for $299. I'm looking at the sale right here. Take a look at the take a look at the sold ones. 1 second here. Boop. Take a look at this. Move this over here. Take a look at that. These are sold. This sold today for $299. This sold today for $269. See what I mean? Crazy. Absolutely nutty. That sold that much already. I'm very surprised about that. Very surprised. But that's my point. If I can get my hands on them, I might just flip it for $300. I did recently buy a Switch. Me and my wife have started playing Switch games. We started playing the Mario 3D World with the Bowser's Fury. We're about halfway through the Mario and about a good, I want to say, 60% through Bowser's Fury. I purchased Diablo, the collection they have, the new Diablo collection. Not Diablo 4 is not out yet, which has the new Necromancer inside of it. I picked up Burnout Paradise. We picked up some classic arcade games like Dig Dug. I got my first encoding message. Interesting. I picked up Dig Dug, Galaga, some old school arcade games as well. So we're just doing a lot of Switch now. So this might be something definitely up our alley. Which one do you have, Jackie, for the Switch? The Mario one or the Diablo one? Can't believe it's already sold for $300. So some guy sold it for $300, hasn't even gotten it yet. That's crazy. Absolutely nuts. That's absolutely insane. That's crazy. Yeah, it's the first time we've had an encoding problem. Mario? Yeah. I think also this month at GameStop they're going to have a deal on Switch games. I believe, let me take a look here. I think they have a 40% discount on Switch games this month. I believe. I could be incorrect, but it's for tax day. I think they call it tax day sale. Yeah. They have up, say, with the $40 on Nintendo Switch hit games. So, I don't know what they consider a hit. Yeah, right here. So if you let me switch over to my display capture again, move me out the way. So they have a deal going on right now. Zelda, Breath of the not Breath of the Wild, the Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This one is on sale. The Immortals Phoenix Rising is on sale. Just Dance 2021 is on sale. Assassin's Creed, it's on sale, but I don't think it's part of that deal. So, but this is what it would look like if you go back to their page. Let me go back to it real quick here. It's based on tax day. So right here. From 2/28 to 3/6 is where their big sale is. And you get a free collector glasses with any purchase of a Nintendo Switch Lite. Save up to $40 on a Nintendo Switch hit. So it's not $40 off per game. You can save up to $40. So that's the deal. With Switch on Xbox One, PS4, and other PS4 games, there are deals as well. There's Funko deals, buy 3 get 1 free, which is what they normally have going anyway, and select statues at 20% off right there. So not too bad if you're looking to get some good sales. That might be up your alley. I don't think they're ever going to get rid of Mario, Jackie. It makes too much money. They will never do that. GameStop always wants your tax money first. I'm surprised you can't just write the check right out to them. Some places do that too. You can write your check right out to them. So that's about it for tonight, guys. I was hoping for about a 45-minute stream. I got all my information in. I showcased all my new stuff here. I got into the lotto, which will be picking up stuff tomorrow. And that's about it. I want to thank everybody who came into the stream tonight. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully some new faces will show up in some newer streams. As I mentioned before, this coming Thursday, K Titus Samurai, I'm going to be opening up his package number 1 of 2. This one I got first. I believe the next one I'll probably be getting next week. That will be next week's video. That will be probably in... This unboxing for part 1 will be this Thursday. Next week I'm hoping to get box 2. I hope it'll be a box, not an envelope. So hoping larger, I'm hoping. But I can't, whatever he sends me, whatever he sends me. I sent him a massive box. I dropped close to $100 on that box for him. And if you've never seen this video, go to K Titus's website, for YouTube rather. He did my unboxing. I'm going to put a link to the box I sent him in part 1 and in part 2. So if you're looking to see what he unboxed from my side, you'll be able to click that link in Thursday's video. So I want to thank everybody who came into the stream tonight, guys. I'm going to be cutting it right now. Take care. I'm going to be cutting it in 3, 2, 1. Take care. Hope you have a good day and a good night. And bye-bye.